So what's happening, everyone? Welcome to the second episode of Just Juice podcast. Today we've actually got two special guests. One returning, Billy, aka Billy the Carla.
Yo.
Yeah, say what's happening. And I've actually got a new guest, the very first guest, Kieran.
Hey.
And you know what? Last time I actually forgot to introduce myself. So I'm the host of the podcast. My name's Karan. People know me as Karan DJ. Yeah. So what we're gonna do this week, we're gonna change it up a little bit. Last time I asked you what the Instagram question was. I sent you guys another one, which you guys sent some funny stuff back. We're going to go through them again, but we're just going to go straight into this one, yeah, because we ain't got that much time today. So I asked you guys, what's the weirdest DMs that you have received? And some of them are quite juicy, I can't lie. So I'm going to start off with one, yeah. So this one says, someone said to me, some guy was so persistent that he just went and said, just go at me now. I've asked you 3 times already. Like, man, he basically just said, listen, I've asked you 3 times already, just go at me.
Well, yeah. That's one way to get, I guess. You got to be persistent. You got to be straightforward and direct, I guess.
Yeah,
but that's a bit.
But like, how many times are you gonna try those?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then if you just grab her.
No, like this is what he said to her on the DM.
He asked you 3 times.
He said, I've asked you 3 times already. Just go out with me.
I'm dead.
Yeah. So like,
So
imagine.
He didn't get the message.
He didn't get the message. So like
the second time.
No. So the amount of times he's got left on scene.
Yeah.
He's just like, listen. I've asked you 3 times already. So just go out with me already.
At some point, you got to cut your loss and just be like, accept your
Surely
L.
you just accept it and just
You
be like,
just
listen, it's not
Yeah.
working, innit?
Go about your life, take your L.
Literally. And then like, oh, this one's funny, yeah. So this one's actually funny. So this one says, 420 was last week, so how comes you're still smoking?
Somebody sent that to me the other
Yeah.
week. I swear to God,
I can't lie, that's actually quite smooth.
Yeah,
It's
let
actually,
him learn. Give him a chance.
it's actually low-key a bit smooth, you know. Speaking of 420, you see that thing in Hyde Park? Snoop Dogg came.
The fake Snoop Dogg.
The guy dressed up as a fake Snoop Dogg. Did you see
No,
that?
I didn't see that.
So
Yeah,
basically, on
pretty
420, some guy dressed up as Snoop Dogg. He had like bodyguards around him and stuff, and he was just walking through Hyde Park pretending to be Snoop Dogg, and everyone was just following him.
I'm dead. People.
It was so
Did
funny.
people clock that was fake or was it real?
I think not a lot of people knew it was fake, but a lot of people were just like, I think people actually believed it, you know.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I thought it was real.
I thought it was real as well, but when I saw his height and stuff, I was like, nah, it's definitely.
He was in Scotland a couple weeks before, so I thought, oh, he's still in the UK.
So,
And then I saw on Instagram and it was like, oh, it's fake. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, fake news.
But everyone's around there like, oh my god, it's Snoop Dogg. Why would you be in Hyde Park?
I think the best person to ask about DMs, the weirdest DMs that they get, would be the girl in the room, because you probably get the most of them.
well, yeah.
You got a list of them.
I've got screenshots.
Oh, she came
I
prepared.
have a whole album saved.
Oh, she came prepared, you know. Go on, hit me with one.
So a guy's still in the DMs, and he says to me, he was like, you can turn a hoe into a housewife.
Wait, what? You can turn a hoe into his what?
Oh,
I don't know where he was thinking he's going to go with that.
But like, surely he must like. Does he think like, do you know what? If I be rude to her and call her a hoe, yeah, she'll like me.
Oh, treating me and keep him clean, innit?
That's it.
But nah, that's a bit crazy.
Yeah.
For your first line, you can't insult me in your first line.
You didn't even say hello.
Yeah, no, hello.
Didn't even say hello.
Just straight like, I can turn a hoe into a housewife. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some girl would be like, yeah, cool. Safe.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Oh, really? Have you got any more?
I had someone, so he sent a picture of like a car crashing into a wall. And he's like, shit, I just lost control and crashed into your DMs. Guess you have to give me your number now, defo for insurance and all of that.
That's low-key smooth.
That's smooth, but I feel like it's too much work being put into it. It's too much effort.
It is
that's
too
E
much.
for effort. Nah, but sometimes you got to be outside the box. Girls hear a lot of different pickup lines in it. So sometimes you got to be like, you've never heard that before.
I've never heard of that before,
That's
but I feel
cold.
like it's too much effort. You know?
But at least he thought outside the box, because a lot of guys just started to DMs and just compliment looks. But a girl will probably get that every
Heart
single day.
emojis
Every
and
single
all
day of heart emojis, love struck emoji, this emoji, aubergine emoji.
Aubergine.
Aubergine emojis are flying out, brother.
With the freaking raindrops in that.
With the raindrops, yeah, with raindrops.
I mean, I give him credit. At least he made it to this podcast, whereas the people who just give normal compliments didn't.
Alright, listen, if any of you guys know, that you sent this DM, I shout out to you. You're famous.
Keep going, man.
Keep going, keep trying, man. One day, man, your DM will land. But maybe try a different line or something.
I've had guys that would ask me for feet pictures, and will ask to pay. They'll pay me.
Do you know what? I can't lie. A lot of girls tell me that, and there's some weird guys out there that would do that.
I can't lie. When I first heard this, I thought it was so crazy, yeah. But now it's just become kind of normal. I hear loads of people doing it, and loads of girls actually like they don't mind doing it. And
Do
stuff.
you know what? Nah, it's a good side
Make a
hustle
lot of
because at the end of the
money
day, like your face is not in it.
Couple girls I know sell feet pics. They do it.
I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not saying do it.
it's
I'm not
like-
saying.
What, £80 per pic? Yo, that's
£80
belly, you know.
per pic,
You're making
bro.
nearly a work day just for a picture.
Just for like a picture of feet.
Yeah.
But I have heard some guys, they will like, if a girl posts a picture, they'll zoom in on the feet to see the toes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I've heard
yeah,
people
yeah.
like that.
A lot-
Wait,
a
does
lot-
that mean you guys do that? Or like, have you heard people
I
do
mean,
that?
you zoom into the picture to see like
But why the toes?
Because I just want to make sure all of them are there, innit? I got to
make sure all of them are
Are you
there.
like counting to 10? Like,
Yeah, I don't want to know. I don't want to think she's a freak or anything. Innit? I got to know.
There's nothing wrong if someone's got a missing pinky toe.
Yeah, but I just got to know for myself.
There might be a story behind
I don't
it.
like surprises.
Yeah, but that's a weird story though. Like imagine like the first time you go on a date, she's like explaining to you how she lost her pinky toe and that.
So her balance is all off. Like,
The balance is all off.
I gotta hold her when I'm walking.
At least you know that she'll fall for you.
Oof.
Oh
That one.
shit, that was good. That was actually good. You know, that was actually good. I got another one. So someone sent this to me and said, "Sorry, my football rolled up in your DMs. Can I get it back?"
Boo.
That was
Tomatoes.
dead.
Tomatoes.
That's
That was
dead.
dead.
I don't like that one.
I've had somebody say something similar, but there's like their dog. They sent an emoji of a dog, and they're like, "Oh, my dog just like wandered into your DMs." He named his dog Max. if you're gonna say a DM like that, at least give it an original name.
Literally, yeah, literally. Have you got any more, Kieran?
I've got someone ask me if I've got spare change. He goes, "Excuse me, darling, do you have any spare change?" I do not know what that's meant to imply.
I know this type of questions. He just wants
Go
to
on.
start a conversation. He wants you to respond like the hell, and then from there he can start talking to you.
Nah, but surely you look at me like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but someone's
Why
gonna
asking
look at
for
him
money,
like,
bro?
Well, that's random.
Yeah, see, I got the ick from it. I'm like, why are you here trying to get charity from a girl?
Literally.
Yeah,
Imagine trying to move to a girl, be like, listen, yeah, I like you, but I need some money at the same time, you know.
No.
Like
no.
you got to pay me to be with you, and
It depends, man. If you got the sauce, you can get it, you know.
I know what,
I know loads of guys that are getting their lifestyle funded by girls and that.
I know someone that does that,
Ooh.
and he's living
living life.
he's living life, bro.
What is that, like this Tinder swindler guy?
Nah, there's someone.
Nah, I know people in real life.
That
People in
actually-
real life,
Yeah,
yeah.
people in real life.
Like, I know a guy. He ain't got a job, but he's out every day.
Every day.
Steaks, holidays,
Live-
everything.
Yeah, a holiday every month.
holiday every month. Literally,
Yeah,
holiday every month. Every time I go on his Insta,
Restaurants.
he's just somewhere different. He's literally just somewhere different. You've got one. I want to hear yours.
I don't even have. I got it sent on Snapchat. Some girl sent it to me, but it wasn't even. It was something like the guy introduced himself. He was like, "Oh, hi, my name's," and then he was like, it was the coldest thing. He said to the chick, "Hi, my name is insert name," and then he was like, "Do you want to sit?" He's like, "Do you want to sit on my BBC?" And she was like, then. She's messaging me, so I messaged her back, just saying, "Oh, you know what? Just ban."
Wait, she sent this to you?
She sent it to me, innit?
She wants.
No, so some guy sent it to her, innit? And then she sent it to me like, "Yo, this guy's
Oh,
a
okay.
freak,
I thought you
this
meant
guy's
like
crazy."
you're saying
Nah,
this
nah.
to someone.
I've got to say that to girls. Do you know how weird that'd be if I went to girls? And
I wouldn't be
"Yo,
surprised if
BBCs
you
and
do,
that."
bro.
Nah, that's not my story. Nah, man, I'm not tall enough to send stuff like that, man. Only tall people can do that.
Man said you're not tall. You know what we should do? We should go Hyde Park and pretend you're Kevin Hart.
Bro,
I'm dead.
Do you know what I did one time? So I was DJing at a wedding, yeah, and
oh my god.
so basically I took him with me to like help me and stuff, yeah, and I went on the mic, yeah, and I said, oh, I'm gonna introduce you guys as a special guest. I said we got Tiny Temper here in the building to sing you a song. So he went on the stage in front of like an Indian wedding, got on the microphone, got the mic, and then went, what tune was it?
You know that song with is it Jess Glynn as well?
So
I know what girls like. I know
Yeah,
what
that one. He started singing it. It was so funny. Everyone started taking pictures with him.
I'm dead.
Everyone-
People believed
People
it.
like some
Yeah.
people actually thought that he was
No.
Tiny Temper.
When we went out to Kingston, everyone thought I was Tinty Strider.
Yeah, everyone thought that he was Tinty
What is this
Strider.
meant to imply?
Oh,
It's racism.
Yeah, it's racism.
Yeah.
It's just
What
pure.
is it?
It's just pure racism.
I find it hilarious though.
Because like, everywhere we go, because everyone thought that you were Tinty Strider, because he
was there.
He performed, yeah, because he performed at like 10:30, 11 o'clock, and everyone thought because we were in the VIP bit, because my mate DJ there, so we were in the, so everyone thought that it was him.
Because
Because obviously
we take pictures. We take
it's
pictures.
dark in there. You're
Did
not
you
gonna.
say
do-
yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
Imagine when they're showing people, like, yeah, I meant Tinty Strider. They're like,
bare girls were
here.
coming up to him taking pictures of him. Do you remember?
We
Like,
should have finessed that situation.
I just thought it was hilarious. I thought, yo, this is These are.
And then we went there. We went there again a week later, and then I nearly got into a fight with T-Pain. Oh my god! I nearly got into a fight with T-Pain. T-Pain. I'm sprung T-Pain. So basically,
I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah,
So-
I know who T-Pain.
So we were in Kingston. He was performing in a club. We were all there in the VIP bit again. We were drinking with him, chilling with him. Like, how old was he? We were 18. I was 17 actually. This is like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes,
But that's when
I was 17 at the time. So. Real quick. I think you, me and you just left. I was like, yo, I need to get me out of here, bro,
this
because I want to
situation,
die.
you just gotta leave. Like,
I had to leave, like.
You gotta pick your battles. Like,
I think the alcohol got to me, and like, because I thought I was like, shit, I'm with T-Pain. I was like, and then I think my mind just
This is your
switched.
chance, man. You could have got a feature.
I could have got a feature. I literally could have got a feature. I said we're making a way that I'm sprung remix.
What, remix of the remix?
Remix of the remix, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why would you not have a remix with me, bro? Have you got any more, or should we move on?
I haven't. So this one's not like a slide in the DM one, but this guy.
Or it can be a pickup line.
So it's not a pickup line. So he messaged me and then I replied.
Yeah.
And then I have a bad tendency. I don't like talking to people in the morning, so I don't reply to people in the morning.
Yeah.
I hate it. I can't do it. So
Yeah.
I went to sleep. I didn't reply in the morning, and this is only like less than 24 hours of talking to the guy. And and then he messaged me saying like, "Do you sleep for 17 hours?" And I was just like, "Why are you on my shit? I've only known you for 24,
Yeah,
less than,
literally, yeah.
like 12 hours probably, 12 hours, and you're on my shit." So I said to him, I was like, "Bro, like, why are you on my shit? I'll reply when I want to reply."
Yeah.
Guy calls me a bitch.
Did you actually say, bro?
I said, "Bro."
Oh.
This is what it said word for word. I said, "Bro, why are you on my case? I'll reply when I reply." And he's like, "You bitch. Keep hiding your dusty face with the makeup and your lanky ass giraffe." The giraffe is a compliment because I'm 5'3", so if he's calling me a giraffe, I'm like, thank you.
Do you know what? That's about. Do you know? But the thing is, yeah. See, when a guy approaches a girl and he gets offended, he just gets hostile. You know.
You're dead anyway. I didn't care about you.
I
Anyway.
don't
Oh,
give a
them
shit
ones.
about you anyway.
It's like either you're hoe or you're frigid. There's no in between.
Yeah, there's always
Get
something.
stuck up
Like,
then.
it's always your fault.
Yeah.
It's always somehow your fault. Look at me like defending women and that.
I'll take ownership. Like, yeah, it's my fault. Don't worry. It's my fault. I was a bitch. I'm a lanky ass.
Yeah, but I don't understand how they think that it's gonna work.
But the thing is, this is a guy at his big age of like 24, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a high school thing. When
That's
you're in
a high school
you
thing.
speak to a girl and you're like, oh,
You know,
Like
in
you.
high school when you go up to a girl, you tap on the shoulder, and just laugh and run away.
Or you get
Run
your
a
boy
ho-
to go up to her.
Yeah, get your boy to be like, yo,
you
my
go,
boy,
you go.
you know, my boy over there likes you, you know. And then you look all shy and that. That was me. I
Right,
can't lie,
I had
that
a
was
guy
me.
do that before. I was waiting for my mum to pick me up once, and this guy got his friend to go up to me to ask, like, he'd be like, "Oh, my boy likes you over there."
Yeah,
I was like, "Listen, I'm too old for you." I was like 23,
yeah.
and I'm like, "If you're getting your boy to come up to me, I know you're 16. I know you're 16, so don't."
Nah, a guy's got to have confidence, man. He's got to have confidence to go up to a girl
Yeah,
and say
a guy,
say
not a
something.
boy that's underage, where I could catch a case.
Literally.
I had that in carnival, but
Mad.
because I'm short in it, so I was in carnival,
Yeah.
and these girls were looking at me from across the road. And I looked at them and I was like, oh shit, these are young, so I'm carrying on walking. And the chick came behind me, she's like, hi, can I speak to you for a minute? I was like, yeah. I was like, what's going on? She's like, oh, my friend, he likes you. I was like, oh, nah, it's not even that story. And I thought she was going to be like, you know what, cool, it's no problem. She got angry, she started putting pressure on me, talking about, nah, you want to speak to my friend? Well, you think my friend's ugly? You think my friend's ugly? I was like, you lot are kids. And she's like, oh, what? Why are we kids? How you don't even know how old we are? And I was like, well, I know how old I am. I know you're not my age. The chick came over, they started arguing me in front of, we're on freaking Portobello Road, and she was
Yeah.
arguing me in Main Street Carnival. I was like,
Is this the time I came with you?
Nah, I was there by myself.
You went carnival by yourself?
Bro, you know when you're at carnival, you're with bare people and you get separated. And then basically you're just there for the rest of the carnival by yourself because no cell reception, no one can hear
True
no one.
that,
So I'm just
true
walking
that.
around.
But you
hoping I find
see, when we went, yeah, we should not have went.
Oh, bro, I came out of hospital and we checked the carnival.
So basically, the story is, yeah. So we went to the BBK. We went
Yeah,
to the BBK
BBK.
concert, yeah. And me and him didn't want to pay for drinks, so me and him just kept buying bottles of rosé. So I think we had 3 each. We had 3 bottles of rosé each, and I went in there with a grey t-shirt on. At some point of the night, some fat guy behind me had his t-shirt off. My t-shirt was off. and I left there in a black boy with a no t-shirt. God knows.
At least you got home in a t-shirt,
Yeah,
bro.
but
I came home in a
know.
t-shirt. I left my t-shirt in the
And then, at one point, he was in the aisle in front, laid down, conquered out, like he was KO'd, yeah. And I went to go and grab him, and as soon as I went to go and grab him, I heard Drake's voice. As soon as I heard Drake's voice, I was like, nah, fuck this guy. I was like, fuck this guy. I ran straight to the front. Yeah. I just stood there, like, memorized over Drake, yeah. And
he
then
literally left you for Drake.
Oh, yeah, facts.
Oh yeah, he knows that. He knows I'll do that. All my friends know that.
I remember I heard gigs perform
Whipping
Man
his
Don't
face.
Care.
Yeah, and Man Don't Care, yeah.
And then I woke up in hospital and I had no clothes. So all I had is my shorts on and I had no t-shirt.
I'll tell you what happened.
Did you not think that was suspicious? Did you not think, like...
I didn't know where I was, so I got up. I was like, where the hell am I? And the nurse came in and I was like, what? She's like, oh, you're in Greenwich Hospital. I was like, what? And then I'm like, where's my clothes? She's like, nah, that's what you have. And I was like, what are you talking about? So I had to go home in a hospital gown. So I got a cab to the station. And I was like, oh,
no, you didn't go home. You didn't go home. You met us at Carnival.
Bro, I got a cab to the station because I was going to go back to Ends.
Yeah.
I got to the station. I was like, you know what, boss? You know what? Just take me home. So you sure? I said, yeah, just take me home. Said, I'm done. I need to go home. I paid £80 to get back to Southall. I got home, slept for 2 hours. My phone was dead, so when I got up, my mum and my dad were ringing me saying, where are you? Because my friend, like an idiot, ran my mum and said, oh, he's mash up. He's like, oh, auntie.
Oh, did
I
he?
don't know what happened. Yeah, he ran my mum and said, oh, auntie, I don't know what happened.
Nah.
He's mash up, he went to the hospital. So I got a bare message from my mum.
I ain't going home after
They
that.
wouldn't
If I see
work.
those messages.
Nah, they wouldn't work.
I'm good as dead.
So I got home, I slept. I think my mum was coming home at 1 or 12. Then I got a phone call from my same friend saying, oh, we're going Carnival. I was like, bro, I'm done. I fucked up. I just came from the hospital. He's like, no, man, please, man. So I put my clothes on and I'm drunk. I'm done. I couldn't even move. Came outside. He's at the car, got in the car, picked up you. We went to Carnival. The whole Carnival, I didn't do nothing. I didn't speak. I didn't do nothing.
I'll tell you what happened that night, yeah. So the security guards dragged you out. They picked you up. That forward and picked you up, took you out. And then me and him met you in the medical room. You were lying on the bed, yakking up, and because you were yakking up, it made me yak up. So I was yakking up, and there's a video of me yakking up and you yakking up at the same time, bro. It's disgusting, yeah.
I thought they found me outside the toilets.
Man,
Nah.
it's so carefree.
They picked him up
Oh, no,
off
I never
this,
did
like
that now.
he was lying. He was like, like in the O2 Arena, you got the seats here. He was laying on the floor. He was on the floor, done. Like he was finished. And then on the way back in the Blackwall Tunnel, I was yakking out of his car, out the window while he was driving.
I knew I was drunk when I fell down the stairs backwards. I landed on my feet.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
hard.
I rolled down the
Oh.
stairs. I landed on my feet. And I looked
Nah.
around and I was like, did anyone see that?
I'll be doing this straight after sleep on Spider-Man. I'm
Spider-Man.
I was so
I'll start looking at
so
my hands like
drunk.
this and be
I'd
like,
be
yo.
like,
Start looking at my hands like that. Alright, we're gonna move on to the next segment. This is the worst icks. So these are a couple of icks that have been sent into me. I can't lie, I don't really like them. They're a bit basic, innit? So someone said, this is actually funny actually, is that when he's waiting for the lifeguard to let him go down the slide.
I see it. I actually see it.
But can you imagine, like,
I see it. Yeah.
so like, imagine you're bored and the lifeguard's like, nah, you can't. Like, imagine if it's a baby slide as well. You know, like one of the little baby slides as well that you can't, like in your hotel swimming pool, and that you can't even go down it.
Or like the worst thing is at the beginning of the slide, you know, you got to scoot forward.
Yeah.
That might be it still, yeah.
Scooting, like,
The little butt shuffle. I'm like, what are you butt shuffling for? You're a grenade. You're a big man.
oh, this other one when he's got that odd toenail.
Odd toenail.
It's an odd toenail.
I can't look at guys' feet. So
Can you not?
I hate that. I think all men's feet are ugly. I've never seen a guy have good feet.
That's a fact still.
So it doesn't matter with the odd toenail or good toenail. They're all the same to me. It's like mud and dirt.
What's your icks?
My icks.
What's your icks in a woman?
In a woman? I don't know, my icks have changed, innit? So before I used to like loads of hood girls, innit? But now when I speak to girls, even in conversations, they say something that's crazy. If a girl calls me bro, I don't care how nice she is, I'm done, I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it no more. Bruv, it happened to me yesterday and I was so upset. Like, I was so upset, like, please don't call me that. Don't call me that. She's like, oh no, I don't mean it like that. I was like, nah, don't call me that. Please don't. It just turn me off. We're trying to be all romantic and now you're calling me bruv. It's crazy. But I don't know, with girls, I got loads of things, innit? Like,
Tell him, bro.
if I'm going out with a chick and she ever proposed to me, I'll break her over.
Why? If she
Yeah,
proposes
she
to
proposed to me,
you,
I'll break her over.
why?
It's the worst thing in the world.
Why not, bro? That's her.
Nah,
Like, that's her.
never. Do you know how embarrassing
And
that is?
you got like put your hands like this. Like,
Do you know how embarrassing that is? That a girl proposed to you?
Okay, that's a bit mad. I see it.
And I couldn't look at it the same way.
What? Someone's done that to you?
Nah, one girl in Birmingham said to me that she was flirting with me. We're talking, and she was like, I only sleep with guys I'm trying to marry. And I looked at her and I was like, oh, I'm not drunk enough for this right now.
You should ask her how many times have you done that.
So
Oh. you
Do I know who it is?
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
But I don't know, but girls' icks are crazy, innit? I just don't like a lot of things. Feet, ugly feet, I can't do it. They turn me off.
Ugly feet gives you the ick?
Yeah,
Okay,
ugly feet is crazy.
I can
I
back
think
that.
that's a fair one. I think it's fair.
I can back that.
Feet, mismatched nails. So if your hands and your feet don't match, it's crazy. I like that.
I love that she just checked that.
Well, one does because I've got one white, the other one's black. So.
But yeah, like,
Wait, what? Show me your hands.
They're like black
Does
and white.
that give you the ick?
nah, what?
But the toes are white.
Yeah, I could probably make it work.
You
Yeah,
can make-
Probably make it
I
work.
can make it work. That's fine. I can, yeah.
What's your other? Have you got any other icks?
I can't lie, I'm guilty of bro. I call everyone bro. I call my mum bro. I call the pet dog bro.
I call my mum bro. I can't lie.
It depends when you say it. If we're just talking normally, you call me bro. That's alright. But if like
If
we're
it's
trying to be
serious,
like,
what's
yeah,
it
we should be serious. We're trying to be like,
Okay,
cozy,
yeah.
cozy, and you say, oh my god, it just turned me off. Like, it turned me off. Like, a lot of things turn me off.
I don't think I've got any. You know, I don't know what
Nah,
my
100%. Everyone's got an ick. Everyone's got something where. they're
Okay,
just chilling with a girl
I
and
think
they
I'll
do it.
say when they speak too hood.
Oh, like, well, go on, G, what are you saying?
Exactly that. I don't know. I can't handle it. Like,
I don't know.
and then when they start saying fam and stuff like that,
I like it at the beginning,
I don't.
but if I'm trying to actually date someone, I don't know how long it's gonna last.
It depends. Like, it depends. If you vibe with the person like that, then it's different.
But nah,
But
man.
if it doesn't suit that person,
I'm too old to be speaking to women like that. Can't lie.
yeah.
Like right now, at my age, if I spoke to a chick now and she was saying that, oh, you good, yeah?
No, that's normal, bro. You can say
That's
you're good.
not, yeah, that's
No,
normal.
it's all about how you say it, innit? Or like,
If she comes to me, like, yeah, bro, what you saying? You good, fam?
yeah.
If
like,
a girl comes to me and
nah,
says,
but what
like,
you telling me though?
fuck?
What you telling me though? Like,
Okay, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh,
Now, if a girl comes to me and treats and wants to be mandem, I'm gonna treat it like mandem. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
grab her
it's
spot
so
like
crazy.
fucking barger and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
that's the crazy thing. I can't
What is that, like, right, left hook?
Yeah, literally.
do a little play
Not
fighting. innit?
promoting women's violence, not promoting it.
Nah, if she wants to be, when she be with mandem, she get treated like the mandem. Literally. Kieran, I know you got loads.
I've got, yeah, white. So I have a weird one. White vest top. Like, you know, the wife beater vest top.
Yeah. Bare belly ones.
They give me the ick.
Oh,
That
word.
chest.
Yeah.
In the summer, that's the drop. That's my lit. I love that in the summer.
What, white vest?
Nah, it
Yeah.
gives me the ick.
I can't wear white vest, bro.
Yeah, man.
I wore white vest once, and that was when I
I
wore
just
my
go,
50
I
cent
just go
outfit.
Primark and just get them, innit?
£2.50.
I just don't like tank tops. I'm
Something
like, why
like
is there
that.
so much of your shoulder showing? What is the need?
It depends if he's got nice
Oh,
shoulders.
why are you dressing like a whole
If he's
fool?
got nice shoulders, then fair enough.
I say only certain people can pull it off. Like, if you're
Yeah.
looking like Anthony Joshua, then alright, go for it.
Elbows, ick.
Yeah, you can pull off an anti-Joshua.
Yeah, why not, man?
Just like shorter version.
Take my glasses off, innit?
Literally, that's all you gotta do, bro.
You just squint your eyes, you'll see it. Like, yo, is that AJ? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got a list.
Go for it.
Alright, so when a guy's unaware, so there's one time like I went on a date with a guy.
Yeah.
Hope he's not listening. And we were going on the same motorway, so we were both on the dual carriageway.
Yeah.
And he didn't see that I was next to him, and it gave me the ick because I'm like, why are you not aware of your
You
surroundings?
trying to like play it cool in that.
He just didn't.
Oh, like,
know.
did he just genuinely
He just
not know?
genuinely didn't know that I was next
Yeah.
to him, and I'm like, you need to be aware of your surroundings.
Yo, women are so petty.
That's not even my
This
pettiest
guy, he was just driving normally. He was judging him because he didn't see her.
He just like patiently waiting in the light, listening to his music and that.
He just got to turn his head like
That's
45 degrees
crazy.
angle. That's it, and he'll clock me.
See?
But surely that's the thing. Like, he's not looking at other girls. He probably think, oh shit, there's a girl in the car.
That should be a turn on for you.
That's
People
like,
like, see, he didn't even look at me. He didn't even care.
No, I'm thinking you're not aware of your surroundings. Like,
That's
what
mad.
if we get jumped? What if we get robbed? And you ain't gonna know there's like certain people pulling up on you.
he's gonna find out after and be like,
You'll
oh
find out
shit.
after, and it's too late. And I'm the one that's aware of the surroundings. Like, I probably could have saw that guy coming a mile ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, see that man, then you can't even breathe around girls right now. Doing normal things. It's crazy.
Listen, I'm writing a book. Yeah, I'm gonna release a course on how to deal with women. Yeah.
Good luck with that one.
Nah, I'm actually.
I'll pray for you on that one.
Nah, I think I've cracked the code.
Do you know what the other ick I have is? So you know when You know when a guy, like, when you can't find your wallet or something, or like your card holder, and you have to like pat your pockets and shit. When a guy's doing that, I'm like, why you just like stop searching yourself? It's just weird. It's such a weird thing.
You know what? I do that. I can't lie.
I was gonna say, because I've seen you do it so many times.
When a
I
guy
see you
has,
do it
like,
so many times.
You should know where your shit is.
Yeah, 100%. I got my pockets are like I put certain things in certain pockets, so I know where it is.
I don't even know why I do that because I use contactless all the time on my phone, so I don't even know what I'm looking in my pockets for.
See, that's even worse. So if you do all of that and then you whack out contactless,
You look like you're like trying to brush off a pasty off you and that from Greg's.
oh god. Another ick is like, you know when a guy gets out the car like and he see a little crack, like the little butt crack.
Oh, okay. Now
I've been
I see that. When people do that, I see that. Even when my friends do that, I look at that. Oh
I just
God,
can't.
bro.
I'm like, what?
I can't imagine that
You messed up my day.
I can't imagine me seeing a girl getting in a car and I see that.
I've seen it before.
I've seen it before.
And
Dude.
Wait, you've seen it with a girl?
With a girl, I've seen it.
I've seen a girl get out of the car and I've seen hers.
Is that bad though when it's the other way around?
I mean, it's not normal. It's weird.
But
Like-
guys like girls' butts, so it's like,
Yeah, but I know. But like when you see like that, if you see like just that bit, it looks weird.
like, you know what I mean? But I was like,
When I saw it, I just looked at it like, shit. What do I do now?
You like certain,
I was like, what do I do now? What do I say? Like, do I just leave it?
I like certain girls' butts.
You like certain girls' butts?
Yeah, the
Like
type
what?
of butt cracks I'm seeing.
Type of butt cracks?
Yeah, it's not.
Is that what you look? Is that
it's
what you
not
look
butts
for?
that I'm looking at.
I'm trying to.
What?
What?
What are you looking at then?
Nah, like the butt cracks I've seen are from girls that I'm not
didn't
really.
want-
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't want to see their butt cracks.
yeah. I didn't want to see anything
Alright,
from them
cool.
really.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you meant like you got a thing for butt cracks.
Nah,
and
man,
you
that's
only like
crazy.
certain
Yeah.
girls' butt
Nah,
cracks.
man.
That's what you said.
I got nah. I don't want no fetishes or crazy and things like that.
Oh, let's not go into fetishes, but we're not talking about them.
Should I
that.
carry on? Because I've got a list.
Go for it.
Okay. Dirt under the fingernails. But I think that's quite normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah.
It is normal.
Using navigation in your hometown. Like, if a guy has to, let's say you live in the area and you're there using a, like, navigation or sat nav to get around your area, why don't you know that?
They should call me Young Google Maps. I use Google Maps all the time.
In your own area?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
I use Google Maps today to get to his house. I've known him for like 12 years.
No.
Nah, you didn't.
That's it.
Facts I did.
Why? From where? From your house? From Southall?
Yeah, from my house.
Bro, it's 2 roads.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
You literally just go straight and go left, and you're
Yeah.
at my yard. And you still used it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that would give me the ick.
It's probably still on my Google Maps now.
Nah, I don't even want to see it, bro.
Oh, nah, I've gone off.
That would
Yeah.
give me the
Yeah.
biggest ick. I'm not gonna lie, I use navigation in my hometown, but it's different when it's a guy.
So you're your own ick.
I am my own ick. But I feel like a guy should know where he's going.
I feel like she goes yard and puts a white vest on. She goes yard and puts a white vest on.
Everything she hates, she just does
Everything
it.
she hates, she just does it. Starts patting herself, start looking for her phone and that.
Okay, yeah, I do that as well. But it's different. Or like
That's
like cowboy boots. You know when guys wear cowboy boots?
Cowboy boots, yeah.
Wait, what?
Like, you know those ankle cowboy boots, suede ones.
Oh, you mean Chelsea boots?
Yeah, Chelsea
Oh, I
boots.
thought you meant actual cowboys. I was supposed to say, what guys are you talking to? That have
I mean, they look nice on certain girls. I don't think.
Nah, they're terrible. I hate them. I hate everything about them.
I meant on guys.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, like, on guys
I hate
it's-
them on people, on humans.
I couldn't.
That's terrible.
I don't see myself wearing shit.
Nah,
like
that's
that,
not
bro.
my story. I don't think I was made for that.
Like, it's either trainers or formal shoes.
Yeah.
The Chelsea boots. They're like an in between. What are they?
They're just nah.
They're just different,
Who
man.
are they actually made for?
I don't know. Chelsea people, innit?
Chelsea people.
Nah,
Again, no one in Chelsea wears them, bro.
nah. My dad didn't come in on my uncle's passport for me to be wearing Chelsea boots. Nah, man. I didn't do that.
Man said on your uncle's passport.
Yeah, he didn't come in on my uncle's passport for me to wear Chelsea boots.
Go on, let's say your list.
Okay, so the other one is, where is it? When a guy drops something and he has to pick it up off the floor. Like, you know when a guy drops something, they have to do that awkward like bend. Why are you bending over?
Oh, facts. You know
Like,
what?
Wait, how's he gonna pick up?
Nah, I hear that.
I don't care.
I hate
Leave
that.
it.
Leave it.
I don't care if you
Nah,
drop
What
it.
if he drops something of yours?
Nah, I hear that.
I'll pick it up. Or ask me to. I don't know. You guy, never pick it up.
So
I don't
how-
care
so
if you
how
drop
is he
your
like-
Rolex on the floor. You're leaving that shit
Nah.
there.
You know what? I hear that one still. I lost my AirPods on Lady Margaret, and they're just still there. I didn't bend down for them because everyone was looking at me when it dropped, and I just thought they're thinking of my knee.
Oh, do you know when you do it in front of bare people? You just like shit. Do I pick it up or not?
Nah.
And it goes to like it drops in an awkward position where like you have to do something mad.
I tried to pick it up, and everyone looked at me, and I thought they probably think I'm looking for cigarette butts, and I thought nah, you don't forget, leave it. It's gone now.
Yeah.
You know the worst thing is like when you go down to pick something up and then you drop it again as you're bending over,
and then you lose balance as
and
well.
then you lose a bit back. I'm sorry if a guy does that, cancelled. I don't care if we're in the middle of the day. I'm going home. I'm calling it a day.
I'll probably start laughing, you know. I can't lie. If that happens to me.
I got weird icks. If we go on a date and it's time to pay the bill and you go to the toilet, yeah, I don't like that. It hurts me.
What if she genuinely just needs the toilet?
Nah. Oh, well, only at that time when the bill comes. Now you
I
want
got a question actually. I got a question, yeah. Since you're here, yeah. Does a guy have to pay for the first date?
I don't say it's mandatory, but I think yes.
Yes.
I don't mind paying on the first date. First date is cool. Like, for the majority of my dates, I'll pay for them. But I don't mind going 50-50. But I ain't gonna do that.
I'll say on the first one.
I expecting it. If you offer...
With me on the first one, I always do.
Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah, you have to on the first date.
You have to on the first date. And then after that, but listen, yeah, this cheeseburger's 99 people. I want 50p of it. I'm gonna get every single penny back. No, I'm joking. I'm not that petty, man.
No, I think it's a little bit different. I think a girl should never expect it from a guy.
Yeah.
But then you can have a standard of it, if that makes sense.
Because like some girls expect it, but then when they don't get it, they get so defensive and they get so mad about it.
That's different.
They get so mad.
You can't expect shit from people because you don't
know them.
You don't know them.
Yeah,
so
you don't know
for
them.
me, it's like if I go on a date with a guy, I would always offer. I'd always be like, okay, look, I'm happy to go 50-50 because I am.
Yeah.
But if he accepts it and he goes 50-50, yeah, you're not getting a second date. That's my standards.
Yeah, you know what?
Fair enough.
Now, some girls are crazy. Like, I went on a date with a girl and she had no fare to get back home. And I was like, oh, is you just assuming that our date was going to go good and then I was just going to take you back to your house or take you back to your house or whatever. And I just thought, this is crazy. I just thought, yeah.
Bro, she wanted more than just a date with you, bro.
Bro, it was a shit date. It was a shit date, yeah. And I was kind of, you know when you're sitting there thinking, should I just walk out right now? But I thought, you know what, now I'll firm it.
I don't think I could walk out on a date, you know.
I've never done it.
I don't think
I've never done it.
either.
I couldn't walk out. That's deep, man.
I've had dates worth walking out, like crazy dates, like.
Yeah, but you just got to see it out to the end,
dates.
to see it out to the end, because it will tell a great story.
Bro, I had a date with a chick here, and it was on Valentine's Day, yeah, and we went out for lunch, and then I knew him for a couple of days from before, and it was chilling, doing whatever. So we went out to lunch, bought a couple of bottles of wine. So we drank the first bottle of wine, everything's cool, we're flirting, everything's cool. Next bottle of wine, then the waiter comes over and says, "Oh, do you want anything else?" And she's like, "Oh, let's get another bottle of wine." Cool. So I order it, and as the waiter's walking away, she said, "Oh yeah, I don't want to be awkward, but just so you know, I'm 2 months pregnant." And I was like, "What?"
Wait, whoa. She did. Wait, did she tell you that she was pregnant before you went on the date?
No.
Oh shit.
So she said, "Just so you know, I'm 2 months pregnant." So now I'm looking at her, and I'm like, "What?"
Where did you find this female?
I knew she was one of my clients. She used to work in Liverpool.
She's one of your clients, bro. What have you been up to, bro?
Bro, I was so confused because I was just like, first of all, you didn't tell me he's pregnant, but I didn't care about that. Whatever, you're pregnant. But we've been drinking wine this whole time.
Why would you not care about that?
You can't bypass that, bro.
Like, we were drinking wine, so I'm like, yo. And then she tried to defend, like, oh, baby's not informed. And I was like, I don't really care. You've kind of done this. And the way it looked at me, I looked at him, and I just thought,
bro, the waiter was probably thinking, shit, man.
Did the waiter carry on serving?
Nah, he looked at me, I looked at him, and I was like, yeah, you know what? Can I get the bill, please? And then she was just like, oh, I don't know, why are you making such a big thing out of this? And
because
I just
it's a baby, it's a fetus.
It's a whole new human being.
Yeah.
I just
That's a third wheel. That's a third wheel, bro.
Yeah,
that's a third wheel that's not even born yet.
And I bounced.
You expected to go on a date with one person, not two.
Nah, because the date was so weird, didn't it? Because we were flirting. She's talking about, oh, after this date, I'm not going to go back to work. We're going to come back to my house. We're going to do this. So now we're all flirting.
Bro, you ain't doing shit, bro.
Okay, no, I'm not going to encourage
and
that
then,
behaviour.
Yeah.
You could have just done it because then you know that, she's not going to get pregnant.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like, you had no repercussions after it, in a way.
Imagine you meet that kid, like, further down the line and you just know. You'd be like, yo, I've met you before.
It was how she told me, innit? If she told me a different way, maybe I might have carried on, but it was, I just felt mad.
So
I was like, whoa.
So let's say she didn't drink, right? And let's say you were vibing with her. Would you have carried on if she told you if she was 2 months pregnant?
Oh, facts, yeah.
Whoa.
So you're trying to be a baby daddy?
You wanted to raise this kid?
Well, no, you're not really a baby daddy, but you're still a baby daddy.
What, so what? You only have sex with people to have relationships?
I mean, It depends on what the person's looking for, innit?
Wait, let me ask a very question to the room better. Would you sleep with someone that has a kid? Now, let's say he has a 2-year-old.
I'm not
Hypothetical.
answering. I'm not answering.
It's a hypothetical question.
Would you?
I'm not answering.
I've done it. I've dated girls with kids.
Okay, yeah, because I know about
Okay,
them.
dating girls with kids. I feel like it's a little bit different than when I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit different when she's pregnant because it's like.
I've done that in the past, but not like showing pregnant. That's crazy. Nah, I can't do that. I'm not. I don't think I'm strong enough for that.
It's weird
Okay.
though.
I mean, if you like the girl, you like the girl.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't do showing. I'm a visual person. I think I've got ADD, so like little things just take my mind off stuff.
What's ADD?
So you wouldn't be able to
Attention
focus
deficit
if there's a
disorder.
bomb.
So it means it's really hard for me to concentrate on one thing. So if we're doing something and something catching my attention, like you know how lots of people do Netflix and chill and that. So you watch Netflix and you do whatever.
Yeah.
If something's funny's on the TV, I'm busting up while
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be intimate. And that. I've done it before.
You've
like,
done it before.
like I've done it before. Family Guy's in the background and I'm busting up.
Nah,
Family
okay,
Guy
yeah,
jokes.
fair enough. Because one time I was watching South Park and it was I was more concentrated on South Park. I was listening to South Park. I was watching it as well at the same time.
That's multitasking at its finest. I'll
It
give
is
you guys
multitasking
credit
at
for
its
that one.
finest. But
I've
like,
done it like Shrek's in the background and that.
I said Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek 2. I remember exactly.
Don't care. Can you
Don't
imagine?
care?
Don't care. I'm sorry, I would not be able to take that seriously.
I know, yeah. I've had this one and I'm just dying laughing when everything's supposed to be like all like romantic and sexual and I'm just dying.
Imagine
laughing.
she's like proper like.
And then your ick is bro. When you're
Yeah.
laughing at like, don't care.
Yeah, I've done crazy things. I've done funny things and I'm surprised that girls still say to me. I remember I was with a girl, right? And we were intimate. And I remember I dribbled and I saw it go
No,
slowly. I saw it drop slowly onto her face. And I tried to keep a straight face the whole time. She looked me dead in my eyes. I looked at her and I was just like, oh
I'm
my
kicking
days.
a guy out. Do
That
that
was the
shit.
funniest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
That's weird, bro. That's weird. That is.
Did you still talk to her after that and everything?
Yeah, I still got a number.
If I was a guy, I wouldn't
Yeah,
be
we
able to
still-
look
nah,
a
we
girl in
still
the
speak.
face after that. I'd be like,
Nah.
yep, you're never seeing from me again.
Nah, man. I could turn anything around, I think.
At least
You
you got
reckon?
the confidence for
Yeah.
that.
That's good, you
I
know.
rate it.
Oh, we got a proper sidetrack. I forgot where we were. We were still talking about Icks, you know.
Chicks, yeah.
We were still talking about Icks. Have you still got some more?
I think that's pretty much my ick summed up.
You know the weird thing you were talking about toes, yeah? I got a funny story to tell you, lot, yeah. So basically, I don't know. I was scrolling on my phone yesterday and I saw this, yeah, and I was like, I have to talk about this. So remember last time we spoke about basically there was this bride, yeah. On the last podcast we spoke about, there was a bride just before she was about to walk down the aisle. She went to the bathroom and she caught her husband to be getting breastfed off his mum.
What the
Like his mum was
fuck?
breastfeeding her son before he was about to get
Wait.
married.
What?
Yeah. Breast and mouth, that's crazy. I don't think-
Full beaty, bro.
How would you mentally process that?
I-
I think that's worse than cheating. That is 100%. I would.
See, we had this
would-
conversation last time.
That-
and
that
I
is
said,
worse than
I said,
cheating.
isn't that class as cheating? And then S said no because it's his mum.
I know, I got a rule on cheating. No good relationships ever like ended because of cheating. It's always something else. Cheating, you could talk about that.
Not
There's always
necessarily.
something.
Not
Well,
necessarily.
there's always something else. There's always another reason why someone breaks up.
So
with
say for
someone.
example you're with someone for like 2-3 years. They've not slept with no one else but you, but then one day you find out they slept with someone else. That won't affect
How
you.
did I find out?
Hmm?
How did I find out?
Either she told you.
If she told me she doesn't like me and we should never be together.
Okay, what if she did it? Let's say you've been together like 5 years, and what if she cheated only one time in the first year, and never cheated again?
But how did I find out? She told me.
And she told you.
She told me.
But she told you like 5 years, like 4 years after.
Oh, I don't know if I can respect her.
Oh.
Because if it's that long ago, what you didn't need to tell me. I would have never found out. Like I feel
What
like
if it's like maybe that guy decided to like hit her up, and she's like, "Look, this is the guy," and then she's like, "This is what happened. I want to tell you now."
ignorance is bliss to me. Ignorance is bliss to me.
Ignorance is
Like,
bliss.
It's so bliss. Like if we're in a good relationship and we love each other and everything's good, you don't need to spoil it. I would never know if you was cheating.
You would just be like, "Just don't tell me."
Like, yeah,
just
like,
keep
if-
it to yourself.
Nah, man, like, you
Keep
can't-
it
you
to
can't
yourself.
do that,
Keep it
'cause
to-
then-
keep it to yourself.
Because then one day you're gonna find out, like 10 years, like what if you get married to her? Then like you find out, like
What do you
after you're
mean?
married, like
What?
that she's been linking some next man.
What are you one of the type of guys that you tell people that you slept with other girls? Like,
Nah.
meaning like,
No, I'm saying
if you slept with a girl that's in a relationship, are you the type of guy that's gonna go to the guy and say, "Oh, yo, by the way,"
go to her man?
yeah, her man, and say, "Yo, by the way."
Nah.
Exactly.
Nah.
Like,
But I wouldn't go down that route in the first place.
I'll never find out.
I wouldn't go sleep with some next man's girl, bro.
Now do that.
I know you would do
I
that,
don't
bro.
mind about that. That doesn't really matter,
yeah.
man.
Do you know what? If you go, not encouraging this behaviour, but if you go for a girl that has a man,
And she still goes on, then it's her business, not mine.
yeah, but that's
I wanna
that's
lie.
one guy versus one guy. But if you go for a girl that's single, that's you versus 50 other guys.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not encouraging the behaviour.
Nah, man. If I
Loki, not but Loki.
if I talk to a girl and she
Yeah.
says she's got a boyfriend, it's not my business. If you got a boyfriend, like it shouldn't be. We shouldn't be talking.
But
"Oh, I got a
surely,
boyfriend,"
if
go
she
another way, innit?
for a girl that's with someone, yeah, if a girl's with someone, but then she sees another guy and then goes and sleeps with him, what does that say about how she feels about her boyfriend?
What do you mean, man?
I think
Don't
girls
let your
cheat for
boyfriend
different
stop.
reasons.
Don't let your because girls are crazy, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Girls are
as we said, like girls break
I
up.
feel like girls
3 months
act
before
upon
they break up with
emotion
you.
that they feel at the time. They don't
They are.
think forward.
Men are
Not
men,
every
are,
girl.
men are logical. Women are emotional. So women, they
met some
everything's on
emotional
emotion
guys.
with them. It's kind of crazy. Oh, facts. It's
Yeah.
like, there's mitigating factors in
Yeah.
that. But
I feel like now guys that let their emotions out, then keep them in. They're a lot stronger. Because if you keep it in, yeah, that shit fucks with you mentally.
oh yeah.
That shit fucks with you big time.
Because
mentally.
girls always that thing like, oh, you don't really talk about your feelings, you're not emotional. And then when the guy talks about their feelings, the girl use it back to them and
I feel like guys
Crazy.
speak more to their boys about.
Yeah, you have to. You can't
emotions.
speak to a girl.
I don't think I could. I
Really?
could. I mean, I could speak to my girl about it, but it's just like
Nah, man.
See, I disagree with this.
Nah,
I disagree with it. I think a guy should speak to that. If not any girl, not any girl, but I think it should be. Let's say you've got a girl that you really like, you're in a relationship with her. I
Yeah.
think the guy should.
yeah,
go
like,
to
yeah.
the
You
girl.
should be open with them.
Yeah, go to the girl about like things that you're bothering, because I think women and men have different traits that are natural. Like men should be naturally like protector providers. A lot of men want to be.
Yeah.
And I think women are naturally like healers and like nurturers. So if you've got issues going on, women would naturally want to heal that in some sort of way.
That's a rare thing to find a girl that does that.
Yeah, man. I'm
It's
just
very
not
rare.
trying to get into an argument with no girl, and she starts says, "Well, about whatever you said."
I
before."
hate arguing. I fucking hate arguing.
I said that.
I rather sit down and talk. Come sit opposite me here. We'll have a fucking podcast about it.
Yeah, but I get in trouble for that because like even,
Nah,
like,
I'm more of a calm. I'm more calm and collect. I
so
rather speak about the situation, no matter how shit it is and how good it is. You should be able to speak to me
yeah,
at the same level.
I don't like arguing in it. When I
hate
argue,
arguing,
I
bro.
just say, you know what, I don't want to talk. I'm that guy that you're messaging me, and if I'm upset, I just don't respond in it. And
Yeah.
you're sending me bare messages and I'm just I don't
Or like
care.
paragraphs.
Like,
I
I'm
can't.
not- yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
when the
not-
paragraphs come out,
Right.
that's when you know.
Loads of my
serious.
exes are telling me that, oh,
Then she
they hate
takes
my
a WhatsApp
indifference and
picture
that.
off and that. She
Oh
would
my god! Remove the picture.
remove the picture.
Block.
When a girl removes the picture, bro, that's when you know she's pissed, bro. She's
I'm
pissed
getting
off.
indirects on Snapchat and that. Girls are putting up
You get
indirects
indirects on Instagram stories. This, that, shots fired here, shots fired there.
hella Drake quotes and that.
Oh, yeah, hella Drake quotes. Drake quotes always come out. So listen, I was gonna tell you like the story. So talking about toes, yeah. So this hotel guest was staying at this hotel in
I know what you're talking
in
about.
America. This hotel guest staying at a hotel in America. So he woke up at 5 a.m. to find the hotel manager sucking on his toes.
I saw
Oh
this.
my god! I heard of that.
This is the coldest thing I've
So-
done.
Nah. I'm sorry.
Bro, like, imagine you're in a hotel. It's a very well known hotel. It's a Hilton.
But is it man on man?
It's man on man, bro.
Why
Look at
would
him.
that
Look
make
at
a
him.
difference?
I don't know.
I'm
just
sorry, that
somehow
would
somehow
not
it
make a
just feels.
difference. If someone's in my room at 12 o'clock at night at some dumb time.
Nah, this is at 5 a.m.
Oh, is it 5
What would you do
a.m.?
if you wake up with this guy sucking on your toes?
I'm sorry. I'd think it's some exorcist shit.
Look at him.
I think, why are you in my room at 5 o'clock in the
So
morning?
it's man on man. So I'm sleeping in my bed and I
Bro, he
wake
looks
up.
like a B-Tech Ian Bill.
I wake up and they can enter the bed and there's a guy stuck.
I'll be like, listen, carry on, but pay me.
Now that's mental health. That's mental health. That has to be. That's mental health. Like I don't. That's nah, man. 'Cause
Nah,
that means
I'll
you
start swinging, bro.
use your key card to get into my room, and then you said, you know what?
But he took his time. He took his time out to plan that. He
That's a
put, he,
sicko.
He must have done it before.
he must have
Nah,
saw.
he's a
He
sicko. He's a
must have
sicko.
saw him walk in, check in. He was checking him out while he was checking in.
Yeah, he vetted him.
Thinking,
from the
shit,
beginning.
yo, this guy's probably got some nice toes. You know, I'm gonna go suck on them at
No
5
man
o'clock in the
has
morning.
nice toes.
He clearly
He
fucking.
obviously fucking does.
He clearly likes them. But like, bro, a man's toes got hair on it, bro.
Ew. I'm just thinking that's got dust. Like, you know when you're like walking on the floor and it's dust.
Yeah.
You've got all
Like you don't know what's been in that hotel floor as
What
well.
if he didn't have a shower? What if he had like, you know, that little sock fluff in between the toes? And
Oh,
you put new socks
imagine he had like a verruca
What?
on the bottom of his foot or something.
A verruca. I hope he did just for that guy to get his
That's
karma.
disgusting, bro. That's actually disgusting.
Sucking toes is cool if you're doing it to the opposite, but
That
I don't
is
know,
cool.
that thing's a bit crazy. That's like, I don't know. That's a mental health thing. I don't think you should go to jail, no. I think you should be like,
I think, yeah.
you need to be sectioned or
therapist.
something. You need to go to be sectioned. That's crazy.
Bro, he needs some
I
help.
That's
just don't
insane.
understand the
He
thought
needs
process
help, bro.
here.
That's what he needs. He needs help. He needs like some mental help.
So what? Did he only go to that one person in the hotel?
One
No one,
person's room,
no one else.
No one else. Like surely, like you're in America, yeah. Surely that I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm sure that there's a nice girl and like if you swing that way, then fair enough, find stuff. But who knows? But this guy could be like.
I know,
a
it's
10,
weird.
10
I
man.
feel like for some reason it would be more different if you went to all the rooms and started sucking on people's toes. But if you just went to one
Done it
room,
before. He must have.
He must have done it before and
But
got
then,
away with
like,
it. Like
did
someone
you
must have
not
like.
yeah,
like
it had to be. It had to be something because you don't just wake up and say, you know what, today's the day.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do
He's
it.
gone to his calendar, looking at his hand on his hip, and you're like, you know what? Today's the day, but I'm gonna do it.
Talking in the mirror like, who's the man? You're the man. I'm doing it. Like, nah. He's a sicko. He's a sicko. He's a sicko. He's a sicko.
All right, so moving on. I got one would you rather question, yeah. So, would you rather be married to someone who's good looking and thinks you're ugly, or be married to someone who's ugly but adores you?
Oh,
So you can be married and who's someone who's very good looking,
are
but
both loyal though?
the first one thinks that you're ugly as fuck,
You know
but
what?
they're good looking. So imagine you got a man that's good looking, but he thinks you're ugly, but then you got to spend the rest of your life with him.
Nah, the other one. Personalities are personality banks. You could be like a 10 out of 10 girl, but if your personality's terrible, I can't be with you. So
Facts.
yeah, like if personality is more important than looks.
Personality is way more. Like, I'm attracted to mentality and
Yeah, like
mindset.
I've spoken to a lot of girls that are like visually attractive, and when I speak to them, they've got nothing to talk about, and I'm just like, oh yeah,
literally.
but I'm never gonna speak to you again.
It has to go on vibe. If you vibe with the other person instantly, like you'll just know. You both know.
Yeah.
You and the girl will know.
Yeah, because I'm facts.
But which one are you not choosing?
I think. I don't mind if a guy thinks I'm ugly because I know I'm not ugly, so I don't really care.
But then if he
I
thinks
think-
that you're ugly, then
I think that's
then his attention is going to be elsewhere,
Nah.
looking at other girls.
But then the second one is like if he's ugly guy, but he's got a really good personality, then
Yeah.
he'll become like good looking to me. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah,
That's what I would
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Do you see
Because
what
if
I
you got
mean?
someone that adores you,
Personality is attractive. Like people,
Yeah,
with
and
actual
it
personality.
shows
It makes
through.
people like
Like someone could be mid, they could be like a 5 out of 10, but because they've got a 10-10 personality, they're like
Yeah.
it
they're
goes
like
all
a
the way
9.
up. Yeah, fact. Yeah,
So maybe the second option.
facts. The first option is terrible. Like especially if you're a guy that's good looking, you're going out with a girl that you think's ugly. Girls need that like confidence boost sometimes. Like, oh baby, you look good today, or if a girl's not hearing that, she just feels terrible.
I think it's just me personally. Like words of affirmation is not my love language. Like I don't really care if someone says it or not.
Boy.
But I guess I know girls do like that. So
Like, every now and then.
yeah,
I think girls they want reassurance.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
That's why they.
everyone
I
wants
think
reassurance.
because
I'm terrible at that.
for a girl to ask their man, do I look nice or whatever, she's basically hinting, saying you're supposed to say
You're supposed to say it, like, oh, you
you're
haven't
supposed
said
to
it
say
yet.
it before I even asked you to
Yeah,
say it.
nah, I'm terrible at that.
'Cause
I get in trouble
you
for that.
get caught out.
I
you
get in trouble for
caught
that.
out.
A lot.
I hate when a girl says, "Do you notice anything different about me?"
Oh my god!
And you don't know. You're just like, "Shit, fuck."
You're just scanning them like.
Like, look at the lips, look at the eyebrows, look at the eyelashes, look at the hair. Has the hair changed color? And then she'll be like, "Yeah, I cut my hair like 2 inches shorter." Like we're supposed to know.
I'm dead.
That's happened to me before.
I've had one thing when one girl I was going out with, she dyed her hair, but she changed it just a little shade, didn't it? She's like, "Oh, you didn't compliment me about my hair," and I was like, "What do you mean about your hair?" She's like, "Oh, I changed my hair." I was like, like, I don't freaking know the difference between jet black and black. Like, it's the same thing to me. Like,
I think you just got to play along with it and just be like, "Of course I noticed. Like it looks good. I thought you."
Yeah,
knew
but then
it
what if
looks
she starts
good."
asking you questions like, "Oh, what do you notice about it?" And then you're not gonna
Yeah,
know.
that's a bit hard.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't really ask people that question. I won't be like, "Oh, have you noticed something's changed?"
Yeah,
I don't really ask people that question.
nah. Some people do, man. I've been in some weird situations.
Oh, I've been in crazy situations. I bought a girl hair dye for her to dye her hair, and then she said, "Oh, you didn't say nothing about my hair." I was like, "But I knew you got your hair dyed because I bought the hair dye." Like, I
No,
don't
but
know
you're
what I
meant to
said.
tell
Nah, but
her
you're
it
supposed to
looks
tell her
nice.
like
You're meant to
that's
say,
like you.
"Oh,
That's like you saying to the girl, "I'm gonna go and get a trim," And then you go and get the trim, but then you're not saying nothing about the trim.
If you're blonde and you change to platinum blonde or strawberry blonde, that it's not really that much of a difference, man.
I can't tell the difference when a guy has a trim and no trim.
Oh, you're lying.
You're
lying. You're lying.
From the beard, yes, but if it's like from a hair, like I can't actually tell the difference.
Where do you think I got this trim?
Wait, turn to the side. Okay, see now I'm analysing it. It's a little bit different.
When do you think I got it?
Probably like yesterday.
5 hours ago.
5 hours ago.
5 hours ago.
See, I wouldn't notice it. See, if you showed me a week later, I wouldn't notice the difference.
Nah, you would.
I don't notice like the edges.
Trust me, you would. My beard like it goes bigger, like it gets scruffy. But I hate it. I never let my beard get scruffy. My whiz needs to
I know, man. Beard's so annoying.
Your beard's length, bro.
Like,
I want my beard to look like yours one day.
mean?
I swear to God.
Nah, I had to cut it when I got my haircut.
You ain't got a beard, bro. You just got like those 2 hairs that always there.
Nah,
bro.
I got to shade the sides.
Don't cap, bro.
I showed you guys to shade the sides. But when I have a haircut, I look dead. I'm not cute.
Nah. See, when a guy gets a haircut, it's like a girl getting a fresh palette of makeup and just putting it on.
Oh,
You feel different. You feel so
man,
so
I
different.
float.
Like the confidence is different.
Yeah,
isn't
Confidence
I'm
is
floating down the
so
road.
different.
See, this is the thing. I don't like it when a guy has a fresh trim.
What?
Yeah, like if a guy's got a fresh, I don't know. I like when a guy's a little bit scruffy because I'm just like, you shouldn't be more maintenance than me.
Nah, this is the guy just looking after himself.
I get a trim every
Yeah.
2 weeks or every week, depending.
Bruv, this year I've been getting one every single week. And it's not good.
I used to do that because of work. I can't do it no more. I'm so upset.
See, I like it when a guy's just, I don't know. I like a bit. I don't know. I think I like when it's a bit scruffy.
Like doesn't shower for like few days.
No, that's hygiene. That's different.
You don't like musk?
No, I hate musk. You got to shower every day minimum.
Yeah.
That's
I
the least. Yeah.
cannot be with a guy that. No, I'm sorry. Hygiene's a big deal breaker. That's my non-negotiable.
That's an
Hygiene. That's
It's an ick.
That is a non-negotiable. That's
Yeah,
beyond the ick. If a guy
Ah.
tells me that he hasn't had a shower in like 2 days, you make me sick.
Nah, he's a psychopath because
That's-
you shouldn't
That's
you shouldn't even tell someone you haven't done that.
I'm
You-
just like,
There's comfortability with a girl, and there's like, yeah, you're psych. Like, why would you do that?
All right, let's move on to the last bit. So this year, I want to know what you lot will say to this year. So this guy said, I've been entirely in love with my ex for a number of years now, and I periodically text radio stations asking for like dedications for us. Hearing our names read as a couple feels wonderful, and for a split second it feels like I would like that me and her would have lasted. I miss them so much.
wait, can you read that again?
Thank God, I was gonna say that same
Yeah.
thing. I was gonna say.
I feel like I didn't read it properly. So I've been entirely in love with my ex for a number of years, and I sometimes text radio stations asking them for like dedication songs for us. And when I hear like our names being read out, I feel like a couple again, and it's wonderful. And for a split second, I feel like we could have lasted. I miss them so much.
Ooh, You know what? Yeah, I do not envy that guy. I've been through heartbreak.
I don't
I've
envy
been
him.
through heartbreak.
He's-
Heartbreak is the worst feeling in the world. Oh my
Facts.
God, especially for a guy, it's crazy.
How do guys deal with a heartbreak?
Oh, it's crazy. I don't eat. I'm staying up all night, just looking at the ceiling. I'm listening to Scissor.
Yeah,
and that.
yeah, yeah.
I'm listening to
Come on,
Scissor
bro.
R&B.
You know what them was?
Like, I remember even my boys used to message me. I used to pop up on Snap here of me listening to R&B, and it'd just be R&B in the background with no face, no nothing. It'd just be me looking at my covers or something, and I'd be listening to R&B, and everyone would be like, "Oh, you're right." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm good, man." But yeah, guys, it's terrible, man.
I always thought guys just go out and be a hoe.
Nah, my friend. Well, yeah, I went for my last heartbreak. I spent 2 weeks. I didn't speak to no one. I just stayed in my house. I didn't even go to work or nothing.
2 weeks, is that it?
Bro,
Is that
it took me a year and
Is
a bit. It took me like a year to get.
Bro, it took me like 2 years, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you facts. But I stayed in for 2 weeks, and then everyone was like, "Oh, bro, come on, man, stop being a pussy, man. What are you gonna do, bro? Best way to get with a girl." So I ended up going out every day. I used to just drink. I used to drink every day. Drink. Because the more I drink, is the more I just stop thinking about it. And then I'd go back home, sleep, wake up in the morning, and do the same thing
Repeat
again.
the same
every day.
So that's
That's
not good though. Like
Oh, facts.
it depends. Like there's two ways you can go about it when you go for a heartbreak. Yeah, you either go down that route, yeah, thinking, you know what, another girl's gonna fill that hole. Oh shit, that sounds mad.
You're gonna feel
her hole.
No. Like you're basically what's it called? Rebound. You're basically looking for a rebound.
Oh, you want someone
you're
to
looking for a
fuck away
rebound.
the pain?
Yeah, fuck away the pain, and then you're
Nah, man,
you're
that's
drinking. You're over drinking. Like,
That's
bro,
crazy,
like
man.
with like you need to like just fucking accept it. accept it and be like, alright, cool, how am I gonna make myself a better man?
Nah, Scissor said it best, man. She was like, what she said? Oh, I fuck him, but I fuck him because I miss you. Like, yeah, like you end up having sex with other people because you miss the other person. Like,
Yeah, but like, everyone deals
having
with it.
sex
Everyone
with
deals
someone
with it
and
different.
thinking
innit?
about someone else is crazy.
Everyone deals with it different, man. Like shit like that leads people into depression, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
facts.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
I've been there, bro.
I've been depressed.
bro.
I've been depressed over girls. That's
I've
crazy.
been there, bro. Like, bro, I came out of you know about this. I came out of a full relationship, bro. Like, how much different did I look 2 years, like 3 years ago,
Yeah.
compared to now? I had a ponytail.
What the?
I used to have a ponytail, yeah, and I fucking fully regret it.
Yeah, man. I went
I used to have a ponytail. I look like Chabadi G. I legit,
Yeah, you did.
I look like Chabadi G because everyone said I look because I put on a lot of weight. I put on a lot of weight during this breakup. Yeah, I was just eating shit every single day. I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't motivated to do nothing. I was depressed, and then like I grew my hair out. I went clean shaved. I had no beard and just had a ponytail. I looked like Chabadi. It was
mad.
disgusting. And then one day I looked myself in the mirror. I was like, this ain't happening, bro.
I look dead.
I was like, this ain't happening, bro.
Let me ask you guys this question: did the girls break up with you, or did you break up with them?
That's the thing, yeah. With girls, right? When they break up with guys, they break up with guys emotionally way before they actually say it verbally.
A girl
moved on mentally.
This is 3 months
She
before
mentally
they,
breaks up with them
3 months before
way
they actually
before.
tell you.
Way
100%, 100% agree.
Way before.
The
Like,
girls mentally don't. And
It
when the girl
was
mentally checks
funny.
out, yeah, you're done. For.
it was funny.
And when they dye their hair blonde after.
It was funny.
They
'Cause,
always
like,
dye their hair blonde after. I don't know why. They always dye their hair
it was like
blonde.
a domino effect because I broke up with one of my exes in lockdown. And it was a domino effect. Like one of my friends broke up with their girl,
Oh
then
my
someone
God,
else broke
Kieran.
up. It was a week.
About 4 or 5 weeks apart, all of us during COVID, like
Broke
one
up
by
with
one,
us.
one by one, everyone just lost
And
their
the worst
girl.
thing is, you couldn't even go out to like.
No, I was just here every day. Like yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not COVID youth, so I was outside.
I'm not.
Yeah,
COVID,
but obviously no clubs, bars were open or anything. So it's
Yeah,
not like
I
you
was
could-
at a house going out. I was going like outdoor shishas and that and doing stuff.
what Lamar Lounge, yeah.
Yeah, Lamar Lounge. I was doing. I was in church road street parties, just doing crazy stuff. But yeah, I was outside, and then one of my mates broke up with his girl. Then the next week, someone else broke up, and then you know when you're trying to, like, don't worry, man, it's alright. And then you're like, I'm going for a little thing with my girl. And then next week, someone else breaks up, and then he's like, oh shit, it's gonna be me. And I broke up with my girl. Someone else broke up, and I was just like, wow.
Do you know what? I feel like at that time, yeah, none of us were there for each other. Cause like, with me, I'd rather speak to you lot about it, and like,
Yeah,
but none of us did
Yeah,
that.
because we couldn't be.
that's
like,
why I
proper face-to-face
I
and that.
dealt with all this depression shit on my own. Like even I knew my family knew that I was, but they didn't say nothing about it. So
it's-
I just kept myself to myself. I went gym every single day,
With-
and that's it, bro. I just changed.
With
bro.
guys, it's different. How like this whole new thing now of like mental health and people talk about mental health is a whole new to like to men anyway. Because when you're a guy, you're just like it's like be a man. Like
Yeah.
if you got an issue, just suck it up, bro. Like you'll end up being 60 and dying of heart attack or
but for you,
stress or whatever.
for you to become a man, you gotta learn so many lessons.
Yeah, it's a
and
new
go
thing.
through
Like,
so much. You
it's a
gotta go.
whole-
You gotta go
it's a
through
new
that.
age. You gotta start
Yeah,
go through heart. You gotta
100%.
learn all that stuff.
You gotta learn. You gotta
Like,
learn to like.
When I broke up with my girl, I didn't talk to no one about nothing. Like, I just stayed in my house. I didn't speak to no one for 2 weeks. They were like ringing me. I was just like, yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's fine. It's cool, man. And then I ended up going out every day. I'm seeing everyone every day, but I'm not really speaking about nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'm just drinking, or I'm literally going out just to don't think about it. And then when I go back home, I'm back thinking about everything. I used to do bare weird shit.
So what would you do as a girl? So if a guy breaks up with you, how would you deal with a heartbreak?
A guy's never broken up with me.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yeah. No. Wait,
Fuck you know.
But no, because girls mentally check out like before.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'll say I'll probably have like anger. And I think I'd probably want to not get back at them, but try to level up in a way like this is all the shit you could have had but you didn't.
Girls
Yeah.
do that. I hate when
Yeah.
girls do that. It's the
Or like I'll go and live my best life and it's like make sure you know about it.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
the thing is like I would be so fueled to the point where it's like watch I'm gonna pull up in your dream car kind of thing.
Yeah, facts.
I break up a girl. Now you want to
Facts.
start going gym. Now you want to start doing
See,
this. Why would you do this with me?
you see, Thingy, yeah. I've heard that till this day, bro. She still speaks about me, saying like, "Oh shit, like he's a completely different man now." And I told her this. I said to her, I was like, all I need is time. I was like, you've got me at my lowest point in my life. I was like, I was like, if you really cared about me, you would stick through it, because when a girl sees a guy at lowest point of her life, if she can stick through that with him and come up and see the outcome of it, bro, that's wifey right there.
Yes.
But doesn't it feel good now knowing that? Did she ask to like kind of get back with you or anything?
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
She just dusted on me. Like I didn't.
No,
like,
but now
till this day,
knowing
I've
where you're
got no
at now.
closure for that.
But you can't put closure in other people's hands.
Nah, closure's dead.
I
won't
think
lie.
closure
Yeah, but like-
is such.
Closure.
It's a bullshit.
What fucked me up? What
Ain't
fucked me
gonna
up
make
the
you feel
most is
better.
because I was asking myself so many questions every day. I was overthinking.
What did I do? What did I do wrong?
What did I do
What could I
wrong?
have changed?
What did she do?
I was
Like I was
frick-
questioning
I was
myself
done.
every single day. Like it was fucked.
I think closure is it's a bullshit concept. I think closure, because like you go to the other, most of the time the person that can give you closure is like the one that put you in that situation.
Facts, yeah.
And the answers that you think you're gonna get, you're not
Ain't
gonna
gonna
get,
get.
and you're
yeah.
in square one. So don't put that power in someone else's hands. I think for me, it's like if I have to go to the person that put me in a position, I'm putting power in their hands to give me the closure. I'm like, nah, watch, I'm gonna give myself the closure, and you ain't gonna see shit.
Yeah. So that's exactly what I did. I had to accept it. I just accepted it. I was like, cool. I was saying that, if that's how it is, I'm gonna show you like what I'm gonna become and what you could have had.
Yeah,
Literally what you said before.
exactly.
Literally what you said before. I was like, I'm gonna show you, and that.
Yeah, what you're missing out, what you could have had if
What
you
you-
stayed and
yeah.
did. Like I do that now, but when I first broke up, I just did dumb shit. I just spent all my money on crazy things, like stuff that it's not worth it.
But then
it's also-
say if like with depression, we're talking about depression before. How would you deal with it? Because as a man, a man's not open as open as a
we're
woman.
not used to like talk about feelings and
A man hides his feelings a lot.
Oh yeah,
I say it varies to person to person, because the thing is, I know women that kind of deal with it in a similar way that men deal with it. Like they don't speak about it, they don't talk about it. They kind of keep it to themselves. But I kind of watched this one person. I can't remember who it is, but I think it's such a true concept. It's like with depression, it's like you've got to work on like 3 things, and I put 4th thing on there. So like you've got to work on something like that's for the mind,
Yeah.
something for the body, and something for the soul. And I think water's a massive thing. Like water has so many healing properties. So
Yeah,
you've
facts.
got to make sure that you're keeping up with your hygiene. Because the first thing to slip usually with depression is people like you stop taking care of yourself. You stop like having showers. You just stop having trims. You don't give a shit, and that's how you eventually let yourself go down that rabbit hole.
Yes.
And it's okay to feel like it's okay to have a sad day. It's okay to have a bad day. Like feel the emotion you've got to feel in that day. But as soon as you put your head to rest that night, don't wake up with the same emotions the next day.
Yeah. Facts.
Like feel what you got to feel, but only for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I never wanna
Otherwise,
go
you
to
down
bed
a rabbit
angry.
hole.
Nah, never.
Never
You
go
never
to
go
bed
to bed
angry.
angry, bro.
That's what I always say. Whether like I'm in a relationship or I'm single, I never want to go to bed angry. So whatever issue I got to figure it out before I go to bed. So I'll stay up as long as I have to, but I'm not going to bed angry, because you don't want that energy to seep in and whatever.
Yeah.
You don't want that. You don't want to be thinking about all that stuff.
But then you'd be up all night overthinking.
Oh, but I do that every day. I feel that now.
That's
I'm
not
not
good,
depressed.
bro.
I do it every
Feel like it's
day.
nothing new.
That's
not
why
good, bro. You shouldn't overthink, bro.
I overthink about everything.
You
I
should-
think that's my ADD. I've like attention deficit disorder. I just feel I think about everything, like little things that people don't even care about. I just be like, but why did they do that? And what does that mean? Does that mean that did it? So, no,
I actually think it's
that
good to
is.
question things though.
It is.
Yeah, always.
If you over,
Yeah.
but when you start to over analyze stuff, that's when it starts to get a bit bad.
But then maybe change where you're analysing to. Because you'd be analysing stuff in the moment with people. But maybe if you overanalyse the future and become hyper vigilant to the future, then you're trying to be 5 steps ahead of people. Does that make sense?
Yeah, nah, it does make sense. I don't know. I don't know.
Because if you can't stop
I
it, then
think-
redirect it.
Yeah, nah, that actually, you know what? Yeah, that actually is good advice. Still, quite low.
That was actually.
Yeah.
That's a
Thanks,
snip.
mate.
That's a
Yeah, you know.
snippet right there. You're gonna have your own snippet. Okay, all that shit. You have your own snippet in that.
But yeah, I don't know. But mental health and all that stuff's a new concept to people I'm around. There's like a group I kind of hang around. So everyone's kind of like learning at their own pace and learn how to like handle their emotions and their thoughts and because like majority of the things you just do, like when you're young, your parents are always telling you something like, oh, you gotta man up, you gotta do this, you don't have time for this, you don't have time. Like, let's be honest, if you're depressed and you're at home, that means you're not going to work, that means you ain't making money. If you got bills, your bills still gotta get paid. So your parents that probably had mental health from back a day, they still got to go to work because they got to make this money so they have their house so they can stay in, so they can look after their kids. And if you speak to like, your parents, they're probably going to tell you all their issues from back then. You'd be like, how do you actually like, live your life knowing that you had to do this?
You know
But
what?
they had to do it, innit?
I think for some people, and this may be like an unpopular opinion, but I genuinely think for some people, depression is a luxury. Like you said,
Facts,
for your
yeah.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
know
if I
what?
speak to my
I'm
dad,
so
my dad
glad you
would-
said that
my dad
because
would say something
I
like
said that to someone the other day. They're like, "What do you mean depression's a luxury? Depression's fucked. Like, it's not good." I was like, "Of course it's not good, but you got to think about the benefit of it because once you've gone through it, what you become on the other side of it is beautiful. It's literally so
It's
beautiful.
not.
get
It's not.
through it,
It's
yeah.
not even just that. Like when you're depressed, that means you're not doing other stuff, and the stuff you're not doing is important, innit? If you're depressed, that means you're not going to work. That means you're not paying your bills. That means you're not doing like. If you're a freaking parent and you've got 2 kids, you can't afford to be depressed.
Exactly.
Like if
You
you get
can't afford to
depressed,
sit in your
then your
feelings.
kids don't eat.
Don't
Like
eat,
you have to
100%.
But everyone
firmly try and move
everyone
through it.
deals with it at their own pace.
Everyone's different. I know loads of
Everyone does it at their own
people
pace.
that go to do their 9 to 5. You look at them, everything's cool.
Yeah.
But when they're by themselves, they're mash up, and I'm like, and then when they finally tell you, you're kind of like, what? Like I speak to you all the time, but when they finally get out of their shell and like, you know what, I got to speak about it, and you're like, wow, I would have never known. Like I thought if you was depressed, that you'd be visually like, oh, this person actually looks mad.
But
Mad.
some people
But
don't have.
Some
the
people
time.
put up
Some
like
people,
this
yeah.
whole show,
Yeah.
and then they're like, should I leave this house? I'm this person, and when I go back, I'll put it's a visible shield, then they put the shield down. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It's a new
no.
thing, really, because I don't know.
I
When
think
I was
you-
growing up, I lost a lot of. No, it wasn't even that. It's a recent thing, really, where you start to like lose people to like stuff, and you're kind of like, oh wow, this is a real thing.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, we didn't care about stuff. I'm a kid, so I'm just doing whatever. But now I'm getting older, and people actually got to live with like real life problems and issues, and that you start to realize that, oh, this is actually an issue. This is actually a real thing.
Literally.
But the thing is, when you're a kid, so it's like this is a little bit like going a bit into like the neuroscience of shit, but your brain ain't fully developed as a child. So your
Facts.
prefrontal cortex is like your decision making, your analysing,
Yeah.
your emotional control. As a child, you're not analysing situations for what they are. You literally take shit day by day. That's why
Oh,
things
facts.
don't bother you. You don't see other problems that are going on. As you get older, you have that analytical like feature in your brain.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
So you're
like,
gonna
yeah,
be
risk and
analysing shit
reward,
from
you're
10
like,
years
yeah.
ago.
Do you ever analyze things? Do you ever like? Oh, I don't know how to explain this. This sounds weird.
What? Look back at stuff.
No, not even look back on stuff. Like take yourself. Say for example, you picture yourself standing in front of someone, and there's a situation going on.
Oh yeah.
I'll take myself out of that and like be the
Yeah,
third
be
person
like-
standing there.
What would you do if you were the person?
I'll be the
judging
third person
Like,
standing
yeah,
there
yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
alright, cool. Let me listen to him. Because at the end of the day, I could be
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Like I could be wrong, but if I am wrong, I'll be like, you know what? I'll put my hands up. Be like, you know what? I was wrong,
You
bro.
know what? I do that a lot when it comes to situations where you want to be emotionally driven.
Yeah.
Because if you want to be angry at someone, or someone's like, then I try to take a step back and take myself out of the situation, and then look at it as a level playing field. Because if you're angry at someone, you're putting your emotion
Your
in their
emotion
hands.
under them, yeah.
You're their puppet. They're your master, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be no one's bitch.
Facts.
Nah.
So
Yeah,
they
facts.
anything that they say or do can trigger you in some sort of way, and they control that emotion. I don't like that. I don't like giving someone
I
that
don't
power.
know. That's a new thing to me. To be fair,
That's toxic.
it's a totally
That's
new thing.
mad
to me.
toxic.
But people
you
don't
know?
realize that they do that because obviously
People are blind to it.
people
Nah,
are
I do
blind
that.
to
so
it.
blind
I
to
can't lie, I do that. But it's a new thing to me only because majority of the times when I get into an argument or dispute, it's normally with a guy. With guys, you can just say what you feel. But when you speak with girls, you got to speak different. So a lot of the times I'll argue about something and then I'll say whatever, blah, 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 and she'll be saying something like, oh no, it's not this, it's this, but I'm still angry. And then once I cool down, I look back at it, I'll be like, oh shit. Maybe I was bugging, maybe I wasn't, maybe I should do it. Then I'll message back and then we have to basically go through the whole argument again, but actually have a discussion and be like, oh, where was
Go
she
for
coming
every
from?
single bit.
Yeah, where was she going from?
The
And
first
then-
argument was a draft, and
Yeah,
now this is
that
like the
was-
final
And then
copy.
she's got like screenshots of like things that you said. You'd be like, hey, did I say
But you
that?
said this, and I'm like, oh, I didn't actually mean it this way.
She
I
probably
meant it this
sends
way.
it into the group chat as well. To
Bro,
like,
Facts, yeah.
best believe there's about 5 other girls
Facts.
analyzing. There's about 5 other
100%
girls
facts.
listening to your
Facts.
lot's conversation.
I know for a fact that's happening.
It
do you know
happens,
what
bro.
pisses me off is like, let's say you're arguing with a guy or just talking to a guy. You send like, when you send like multiple messages and they reply to only one part.
I do that.
And
I do that. I do that
they
every day.
disregard the other 2
They
messages.
ignore the other
I
messages.
do that every day. I did that today. I did it this morning.
That pisses me off. I'm like, reply to everything
Nah,
that
I
I've
did it
said.
today.
Why
No,
are
I
you
did it
only
today.
replying to one part?
I do that every day, and I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do it when we leave here.
You're gonna continue it
I'm
for the
keep
next
doing
15
it.
years.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Listen, we're here to talk, yeah, and learn. So hopefully you can learn a freaking thing or two. You're still gonna fucking do it, bro.
No, I'm probably still gonna do it. I won't lie. But I know the difference is that I know I shouldn't.
So you do it intentionally,
I don't know. Like if I go through my Snapchat, it
or
would
do you
just
do
be
it
things.
unintentionally? Because I always think guys do it unintentionally.
Sometimes I just get bored. I just get bored of reading what you're saying, so I just take bits that I care about and then I'll respond to that.
So basically.
And then later on they'll be like, you didn't answer my question, but what's the question? You don't ask me a question. Like,
Oh,
snap, you should have said that.
Oh, hey, Billy, you're toxic, bro.
I am.
I would hate to be.
I've
your
got toxic traits. Yeah,
I would hate
facts.
to be
No,
your
I've
dog,
got
bro.
toxic traits.
I'll fight you.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts. I was in there to a fight last night.
Nah, we don't do
You
them
seem
things, bro.
so calm. I would never thought that.
And I think that's one of the reasons I get into arguments, because before I started my job, it was a problem being like indifferent. So indifference is like that basically you don't really care about. So you don't really care about the outcome, or whatever. In my job I'm working now, indifference is like the main thing, and I've started to realize I can't really do that in like relationships or dating, because I'm the type of person I'm really easy to cut things off. If I feel a certain way, I'm like, you know what, I don't really care about it, cool, whatever. So if you say something that upsets me, I'm like, cool, I don't need to speak to you no more.
That's a powerful place to be in, though. But then if there's a person like you that's toxic, then it's not a good thing.
I do it in the moment, and then after I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, no, and I gotta send you a message back, but like, oh no, I was joking.
That's when you sit there with your R&B songs on them.
Facts. And that's what makes it toxic. Because I'll say something, and I'll be like, no, I'm done, and then after I'll be like,
listen to
Scissors. Am I done?
Alright, who's your go-to like artist when you like, you know what I mean, innit?
Yeah.
Like when you're in that state of mind.
When you're like
when I'm down
in your emotions, like who do you listen to? And you're like,
okay, I'll say I don't have like one artist. It has to be like songs.
Okay, yeah.
So I would say like a couple of Eminem songs I quite like.
Eminem.
Yeah.
So when you're upset, you listen to like Mom Spaghetti, Mom.
Oh fucking hell, you felt.
Nah, not like those
Back
ones.
to reality.
I think it depends on
Blue
like,
and
what
yellow,
you're.
purple.
I think it depends if it's like, let's say like heartbreak or something like that. I haven't experienced a heartbreak yet. Touch wood. Don't ever want it.
Nah, I don't wish that I'm my worst enemy. I quite
But
like.
I'll say if it's just like, let's say you're just genuinely down, like you know, have one of them's bad days. I would say a little bit of Eminem, some of Dave's songs.
Dave songs, yeah.
Yeah.
Starlight, and.
I mean, Starlight is not the one I play when I'm
you
down.
listen to that.
No. What's the other tune? I'm on the motorway crying in the driver's seat.
Oh, Survivor's Guilt.
Survivor's Guilt. Oh yeah, that one is different.
Slaps, especially when you're in the driver's seat crying.
Yeah, literally.
I will play that when I'm crying in the driver's seat just to relate.
Nah,
literally.
I'm an emotional guy, so sometimes I'm kind of happy I'm not driving because I'll probably crash.
That's
listen to certain songs.
You need to talk to someone, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, like, if I listen to music gets me upbeat or gets me downbeat or whatever, like whatever in it. And I just feel like sometimes music gets you more into your feelings than you were already if you listen to the wrong song.
Yeah, have you ever listened to a song, yeah, but then listen to it again and be like, shit, or these lyrics hit?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because like there's so many like my go-to artist is Drake all day long. No matter what mood I'm in, he's got a song for it. Yeah, and there's like a playlist I've got on my Spotify that's just his tune, like 5 of his tunes. Yeah, every single word of that song I can just relate to it.
Oh, so you get one of them songs where it's like every single lyric.
Every single lyric just hits. Every single lyric.
Those are the songs that I like when it's every single lyric. You're like, yeah. And I think that's why it's so important. Like some artists, I rate all music, and some of them are just like jammy and you vibe to it. But those songs don't last. They have no substance.
Yeah. Oh, facts.
But when you have these like kind of artists, like I rate Dave highly just because like his songs have substance to it, and that is what creates songs that have longevity.
Yeah, facts.
Like I will be listening to some of Dave's songs in the next 5-10 years, and I know that. Whereas like these fly-by tunes, which are just jammy and in the moment, are like.
They're just there. They just hits.
They slap for the summer, and then
you never heard them again.
Yeah.
Never heard them again.
I feel like that with Usher. I'm still trying. I still want to know, was Confessions a real thing? The concept of Confessions, Confessions, and then Confessions Part 2, and then Burn is 3 songs that are all connected in it.
Is it?
Yeah. So the first one he's telling his girl he cheating on her. Confessions Part 2, he's saying he cheated on the girl, but now he's realised she's pregnant. And then Burn is she's left him, and now he's outside her yard trying to get her back in it.
Oh yeah.
So when you listen back to back, you're just like, did he just make this up, or is it actually a real thing?
Now I know why you're toxic.
Maybe.
This is what you're listening to.
Nah, but I learned this. I listened to stuff from like when I was like young, innit?
Yeah.
Like, Confessions might actually be the first album I've ever bought. Yeah, it might be. Confessions.
I remember the first album I bought. Oh, I remember the first album. I bought Janeko.
Janae Aiko is the first album you ever bought.
sold out.
Really?
I'm talking about CD, physical.
Yeah, CD.
thing,
It was called Sold Out. We're listening to it on the way back home, bro. Bro, that's the best album I've heard, like, from a female artist.
You're older than me, and that's the first album you ever bought.
Yeah.
See, you never
How
had
old
it.
were you when you bought that then?
I was in high school.
Yeah, I was saying that. That's crazy. I bought
was
my
like-
stuff when I was in like, primary school and that.
I was in high school.
I had
But no,
that.
that's like, obviously I had albums that they were just given to me, like, by my dad, but this is one I've actually physically gone to
And bought
HMV.
yourself.
I've gone to HMV, like, the day it got released, I was like, bro, I'm buying this and I'm listening to it. My God.
Did you ever have a Discman in that?
Yeah.
You had a Discman, yeah. So that I used to have like albums. So I said to like Usher. I remember I bought Paper Trail, Ti.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
That's the one that had Whatever You Like in it.
yeah, where you could
Yeah,
have whatever you like.
yeah.
Yeah. Watch the Throne. I bought that physical just because I was a mad Kanye fan back then.
Yeah.
And then I was never really Eminem fan, but if you start singing the song, I'll probably know it because Eminem's just like mad.
I like kind of
Secular.
the low key ones.
Yeah, I listened to. I only
Rather
did
than
a
like
R&B.
Mom Spaghetti. I mean,
Oh
I still
yeah,
bang to that. I
like,
still
my
vibe to
mom
it.
did Valium and lots of drugs.
My mom didn't do Valley. That's not why I relate to Eminem
that,
songs.
yeah.
Just
To me, when I was growing up, Eminem was for like white people in that. Cause like I'm never that person that's gonna be like bleed, bitch, bleed. Fuck you, mom. Like I've never been like, bro. I never swore. I didn't swear in my house till I was like 17.
But I still can't swear in my house,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
didn't swear.
24.
And so even when I swear now, mom looks at me and I'm kind of looking like I'm old, you know. You just
Seriously?
sort of- yeah.
I don't
Sometimes she
know,
says
you know,
something.
it's so bad, yeah, but in our house, bro, everyone's so comfortable with the swearing.
Yeah, your
how
house,
many-
your
my
house is mad laid back.
mad. My house
Like, I
is
can,
mad.
like, even now, I don't really swear in front of my parents and that. Even though they wouldn't really say nothing, but sometimes I'm kind of like. That's why, like, for a period of my life, I used to like take out a swear word and change it to something else. I used to say like fudge and did.
Oh, yeah,
So I could get my
yeah.
aggression out without saying
Stop
the
doing
word.
this.
Like it was crazy because when I was in primary school, until I got to high school, I thought this was a swear word.
I
When
mean,
I
Jess,
think-
you were
Put
running
up
around
Put up
with
your pinky finger.
up.
Because in primary school, everyone used to do this in primary school. So I thought it was a swear word. Then I got to high school, no one was looking. I was saying like, whoa. And they were like, bro, I've never heard this in my life. I've never heard this in my life. And I didn't realise that people used to do this because they couldn't do the middle finger.
I'll move school.
I
for
was
trying to
so...
violate someone.
I proper thought it was a thing. I was like, yo, like, and they were like, no. And I was like, what? So I went to my older sister and I was like, and she was like, no, what are you doing? I was like, oh my God. We were like, stupid. Like, I wasn't really a swear. I wasn't a swear thing like that. I was that kid that used to get in trouble at home, go into my room and start punching the air and be like, you want to talk to me like that? No, I'll never go to our parents and like, talk back to them. That was crazy. That was never
Oh
my
my
thing to me.
god! No, I could never ever swear. My parents could never do
Nah,
that.
I wouldn't.
wouldn't even
I
think
didn't
of saying
swear.
it.
I wouldn't
even
do
think of it in
nothing.
My mum sprayed bleach with me one time. It was mad.
Whoa!
I still got that T-shirt. It's got bare like just like bleach stains on it and that.
Yeah, I grew up.
She's chased me with that. You know those like containers you put under your bed, like you put your
Yeah,
clothes in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like. So she got the lid of that. She chased me around the house with it. Like I used to lock myself in my room
I
and put
rate
my.
the originality for that because I've never heard anyone. Normally it's like a jump ball, like a flip flop,
Yeah.
or like
Nah,
a belt.
Nah, my mum finds
I've got
anything.
beaten with weird things. You know, like when you're doing, roller when you're painting the walls, innit?
Yeah.
And then you put the thing onto the.
Yeah. Well, she
My
took that off.
dad, my dad beat me with the thing. My dad beat me with it.
No
I remember he beat
way.
me
Oh,
with
you gotta
that.
rate it.
I remember I got school from school in year 7,
Yeah.
and my dad tried to throw the ironing board at me.
Imagine if you got hit and you're trying to explain that to the school.
There was bare things. There was bare things. Like, I used to get beats when I was young. Like, I used to get crazy beats.
Do you know? I
it
think it's a
was-
bit different because I'm a girl. Like my dad.
Yeah,
was like,
yeah. My sister
Yeah,
didn't get
you
beats
can't-
like that.
yeah.
And she used to do dumb stuff, but she
That
never got
was
beats.
me.
But
I used to do dumb
used
shit,
to
used to
get
get away
beats
with it.
crazy.
I don't think I would hit my kids. You know. I don't think I could.
would either.
I don't think I can.
You know, I'm an advocate for hitting kids, right? But now the older I get, I'm kind of thinking about what situations like warrant hitting, and I don't feel like I feel the same way that I used to back in the day.
Mm.
So I don't know if I'll do it. But on top of that, it's different. If I have a son, I might be a bit more firm than if I have a daughter. Because I don't have a daughter.
See, we had this
I'm not
conversation.
gonna
We had
hit-
the
I'm
exact
not-
same conversation last
I'm not
time.
gonna. I don't. Yeah, like if I had a daughter, I'm not gonna hit my daughter. That's for my missus to do or my partner to do that. You can discipline the
See,
girl.
I disagree
The
with that.
guy,
Yeah.
yeah, you get 5.
Nah, I'll treat them both the same.
Nah,
I just want hitting you.
When my son turns 5, we're going to a boxing ring. I'm gonna punch you
That's
straight in the
different,
face
bro.
once.
Like my son's gonna learn to box as soon as he comes out.
Nah.
I think both. Like I think boy, if I have a son or a daughter, I'm both of them are gonna learn how to fight. Because I actually think a girl should learn how to fight more than a
Oh,
guy.
100%.
Yeah,
I feel like
100%.
100%. Or like
100%.
self-defense or something.
I think that's quality.
Yeah.
I met a couple girls that can fight, and I think that's so good. I think that's so quality. It's probably why I speak to them more.
I've taught a couple how to throw a good left hook.
Nah, but
I've
have you
told-
have you ever like been doing something with a chick, yeah, and she reacts a certain way, and you're kind of like, where'd you learn that from? And then she says, oh yeah, I did this, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of cool still. Like, yeah, okay. Like, I know a couple of girls that do like kickboxing, like karate and that, and I'm like, yo, that's kind of
Yeah,
cool.
but like, say for example, like if I have like my girl's in a situation where I'm not there, she needs to
Then
know.
you know she can
Yeah,
back
I
She
you.
think
needs to know that she can
I think
defend
that's
herself.
sick, yeah. But at the same time, my biggest fear, yeah,
I know. I already know. I
my
already know what you're gonna
biggest
say. Go
fear
on.
is a guy moving to my girl, and then she says no, and he punches her in the face. And I always think to myself,
because you ain't in that, you ain't there.
oh my god, it's not bad. I remember, hopefully my sister won't mind me saying, I remember my sister used to work, she works for NHS in it. So she used to work, she used to work in hospital, and I remember in the morning she was going to the hospital, and homeless man asked her for money, and she had no money. So some of the homeless man would be like, oh, it's alright, what's away? He punched her in the face.
What the
And she got a black eye in it. And I remember I was about to go to either uni or college, and she sent the thing into the group chat, and we was like, what the fuck? But as a guy, you're kind of like, oh, it's my sister. But I'm
'Cause
gonna
you
find,
ain't there,
yeah, I'm
yeah.
gonna go and find a homeless person and start beating up
And
homeless
beating
people.
them up, yeah.
And I was just like,
like some vigilante shit.
who's a Jew?
You be there like Batman.
And I was just there like, wow, that's crazy.
Start doing all
But
that
then
shit.
like, but my sister's like, my sister's grown up with little guys in it. So like, when guys try to talk to people, she's kind of like, go away, man, go away, you're a dickhead. That's what it is. But I always think to myself like, what happens if the guy matches the energy?
Yeah.
And I always feel like if I'm not there or whatever, what's gonna happen? That's why like, a lot of times when I'm with like my family and that, or I'm just with girls and we go out, I'm probably like, unless the girl's telling me like, yo, I like this guy, I'm
You're
like,
vigilant.
yeah, I'm kind of like, yo, she ain't speaking to you, bro. What you do? Like, what are we here for? Like, bro, she said no, bounce. Like, I'm doing all like referee, like
Yeah.
steward things. Like, yo,
Do you know what I do whenever we go somewhere? I observe the whole room. I observe the whole
Do
room.
you see why now? That's why I got the ick with the guy that wasn't aware. The
Yeah.
fact that I was next to him.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you, as a guy, you should observe
Yeah,
the
you
whole
got, yeah,
room.
you gotta have your blinkers
Like,
on. You gotta kind of be
Yeah.
But
like,
like,
yeah.
see where I DJ at, yeah. As soon as I walk in there, I'm not like, oh, this fucking thing just cut off.